Campos, what do you do for a living?
I'm a lawyer.
Where?
San Antonio,
I'm
Texas.
going to hold your lawsuit against you because it's stupid. You went to the defendant to have your hair cut. You cut your hair too short, so you're suing her for $5,000.
This case begins with Mr. Campos bringing a lawsuit against hair stylist Ariel Marie after he claims that she cut his hair much shorter than he wanted. At the start of the hearing, Judge asks Mr. Campos about his profession, and he admits that he is a lawyer from San Antonio, Texas. This immediately surprises the judge because she expects someone with a legal background to understand what kinds of cases truly belong in court. Mr. Campos explains that he went to the defendant for a haircut, but according to him, she cut his hair far too short. Because of this, he decided to sue her and demanded $5,000 in damages. However, Judge quickly makes it clear that she views the case as extremely weak and unnecessary. From the very beginning, she signals that a complaint about a bad haircut does not automatically create a serious legal claim.
That's a ridiculous lawsuit. It's a ridiculous waste of judicial time. Only thing is, this is television courtroom, so we actually have fun doing sometimes ridiculous cases, which I'm sure is the reason you came here.
Judge openly expresses her frustration with the lawsuit. She tells Mr. Campos that the case is ridiculous and a waste of the court's time because it is based on a simple complaint about a haircut that was cut too short. From the judge's perspective, courts are meant to handle serious legal disputes involving real damages, not minor personal dissatisfaction. However, she also acknowledges that this is a television courtroom where unusual and sometimes ridiculous cases appear for the sake of entertainment. Judge suggests that this may be the real reason Mr. Campos decided to bring the case to her show.
Did you pay for the haircut?
Yes, I did.
How much did you pay for the hair?
$10.
And when you paid the $10, she had already cut your hair.
Yes, she had shaved my head.
Judge begins focusing on the basic facts of the situation. She asks Mr. Campos whether he actually paid for the haircut, and he confirms that he did. When she asks how much he paid, he admits that the haircut only cost $10. Judge then clarifies that he paid the money after the haircut had already been completed. Mr. Campos responds by saying that the stylist had shaved his head.
When did you get this short haircut?
It was a couple days before Christmas, about December 21st.
And right now we're 3 months later, and is this the usual length of your hair?
Yes, it is.
Great. Now you're going to show me a picture of what your head looked like after the defendant cut your hair.
Shaved my head.
She gave you a very short haircut.
Judge starts examining the timeline of the haircut to understand whether any real damage still exists. She asks Mr. Campos when the haircut happened, and he explains that it took place a few days before Christmas, around December 21st. Judge then points out that the hearing is happening 3 months later and asks whether the current length of his hair is his normal length. Mr. Campos confirms that it is. This detail is important because it shows that the hair had already grown back to its usual length, meaning there is no lasting damage.
Were you working? That's a yes or a no during that month?
Yes, I was working.
You didn't work over the Christmas holidays?
I wasn't.
Mr. Campos, you are absolutely correct. That's why I have the job, and you get $10, and that's the judgment of the court. Goodbye.
Judge focuses on whether Mr. Campos actually suffered any real financial loss because of the haircut. She asks him if he was working during that time, and he admits that he was still working since he is self-employed. This means the haircut did not stop him from earning money or doing his job. Judge also points out that he did not work during the Christmas holidays, but Mr. Campos clearly states that he is not claiming any lost wages. This admission weakens his case even more because it shows there was no financial damage caused by the haircut. Since the service only cost $10 and there was no proven loss or harm, Judge ends the case quickly. She sarcastically tells him that he is correct, but that is exactly why she has the job, and he only gets $10 as the judgment of the court. Lesson from the case. This case teaches that not every personal dissatisfaction becomes a valid legal claim. Courts are meant to resolve serious disputes involving real financial loss or proven damage, not minor inconveniences. If someone brings a lawsuit, they must show clear evidence of harm or loss. Without proof of damages, a claim becomes weak and wastes judicial time. The case also shows the importance of using legal systems responsibly rather than for trivial complaints.